Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back, CT Racing JA, and I just want to show another little project that I'm going to be taking on. I'm here at the headquarters, and I have this motor here. It's a 383 small block Chevy, but it's an old school small block. And when I say old school, this is when they first started doing 383s. You couldn't buy a rotating assembly, meaning you couldn't buy a Eagle crank rods and pistons because it was fairly a new setup. So you had to go to the machine shop with a 400 crank, small block 400 crank, have them turn down the mains to Chevy 350 mains. And also you had to use small block Chevy 400 rods, which are shorter than the 350 rods, either 5.5 rods. And they also, the rod bolts are kind of sunk a little bit, which clears the block. You don't have to notch a block, and it clears the crank. So yeah, I'm gonna just had this motor for a while and decided to put it together just instead of just have it all apart in pieces. This motor was built like back in the early 80s, probably the late no, I'm sorry, late 80s, early 90s. And as you can see, the bearings are worn down. They didn't spin any bearings, but they just worn down to the brass. And this motor came out of the C4 Corvette that we have the Pro Charger motor in now. This was the I guess the I don't know, probably was the original motor, and whoever owned the car before went and converted the motor to 383. It had a really small cam in it, and really fuel injection. It had the factory tune port from back in the time. So I'm gonna be changing the bearings, the rings, gaskets, clean everything up, try to reassemble it. I already cleaned the block, put a light hone on it. I didn't want to go too much on the hone, just a few strokes on the hone. Right now I'm getting ready to mask it off. I want to paint the block, change the color from that, this is purple. From that purple color. Not sure what I'm going to do with the motor. I was planning to put it into my daily driver, but we'll see how it goes. And also, it's another little thing I'll be playing around with. There's this transmission Turbo 400 I got it from a friend of mine's. I got this transmission Turbo 400, and it's been sitting for years. I'm thinking probably over 20 years it's been sitting. And also I got a block, a short block. It is a 427 L88 427 big block, and I got with this transmission. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna check the numbers on it and see if this is the matching transmission for that L88. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking this apart to look inside. It seems like someone converted to manual, full manual. So hopefully, hopefully it won't need as much parts. I could probably just change the soft seals, put it back together. I don't know. See if they eliminated the modulator. So apparently, but I don't know, it might have a manual valve body, and I'm not sure. So uh, this transmission, I'll probably use it for another project. Just a bunch of parts I had laying around. Working on cars, after a while, you just start accumulating a lot of parts. So instead of having them just sitting around collecting dust, I feel like I just put them together and use them on a project. So yeah, we're here at headquarters, so that'll be the mission for the day. I will show more videos of the motor being assembled and also the transmission when I take it apart. Hopefully it'll be good content, and I appreciate subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. Here once again at Victor's headquarters. Out.